And I am back. Hang on a sec. My controller decided to get stuck under the chair. Alright, so I did a little research. There are a couple items we can get. Apparently there's one in a couple towns. So I need to go to... Lavincia and Cascarafa, which we were just at. Hey Diaglyph, how are you? So there's Lavincia. So we can get a Twisted Spoon to boost the psychic attacks. I'm good. How are you? Just doing more Pokemons, having a chill day. I'll probably play something else when I get a bit more energy. But, did I buy any black glasses? I feel like I did. Did I buy black sludge? Traps. Oh, protective pads are pretty handy. Yeah, it was rainy a bit here. It's still like cloudy, but it wasn't like heavy rain or anything. Okay, so when the holder acts after the target. Oh, that's weird, but I guess it works. I'll buy one of these while I'm here, just in case. So we can buy an air balloon, which will negate ground moves, but if we're hit by any other attack, it pops. So it's like good for one time only, essentially. I mean, it may last a couple times, depends if they're silly enough to keep using the ground moves, but unsure. Anyway, we need to do a bit more training, but we need to get to level 33. Wait. 32, 33. Let me just double check. Yeah, level 32, 33. Right. Give. Other than the rain, how's your day been? Get up to anything interesting? What do I have Quillfish for? I need to double check. Pincushion, what were you here for? Waterfall, Astonish, Barbarage. I think I was just going to use it for the Intimidate. In which case I probably should have got like the eject button, so you can intimidate and then bounce out when you get hit. I can't poison anyone. Oh, you could play spikes as well. If I play spikes, intimidate, and then get ejected out, I mean, it would be be annoying against that person. But it could be a solid tactic. Let me just double check what the eject button actually does. If it's like a one-time use or if it's multiple times in a fight. If the holder's stats are lowered, it's switched out. If the holder is damaged by an attack, it is switched out. It doesn't say that it's a one-time use thing. So I could use that as a silly tactic. I might just grab one, just to be safe. Because it could be fun to mess them up. The only issue is, though, I need to use them in the three battle raid. Which isn't the worst. But there is a chance they could get injured during it. But still, we'll try it. I've never used this tactic before. And that's what these runs are like. You just use random tactics that you don't usually use. Because you're kind of put in a situation. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we'll try that. But first, we have to do some leveling. So, we need to find an area that's a bit stronger than what we just were. But has Pokemon that we can handle. So maybe up here. Yeah, that's the wrong button. Alright, so snowing, which I'm not a big fan of. Level 36 might be too high. Unless we come across one that we can, like, one-shot due to a dual typing weakness we can exploit. Maybe. But I'm not sure we'll have that luck. If we punch Sneasel, I don't think any of us have any good. See, double kick isn't. I mean, we can try it. We can try to see how strong double kick will be. Right, Sneasel, you don't see me. You can't see me, I'm behind a tree. Right? There we go. It's a bit of a silly angle. Alright. I was concentrating. Alright, so let's see if we can double kick this guy to Oblivion. If it doesn't work, we may have to... Oh! Alright. So as long as we get them off guard, we should have a good chance. And that was 667, which isn't the worst, but I was hoping for more for fighting something at a higher level. But, oh well. Can't win them all, I guess. Snom would be weak to fire. Let me double check. Can anyone learn a fire move? No one can learn Fire Fang. But I have learnt Flame Charge, which no one can learn. Nice. I think we have another one. Another fire. Flamethrower. Okay, they can learn Flamethrower. That's handy. That might actually do pretty well against the Reveroom. Although Reveroom knows Bulldoze. Which is... And Ground would be better against it anyway. It would be 2 times effective, so... and it is faster. Reveroom's going to be the annoying one to try and take out in this next fight. Because I think Venomoth might be one of the only ones that could potentially not die from it in one hit, but it's still risky. But still, learning Flamethrower is handy. And Fire Blast. Oh, they can learn Focus Blast. Oh. But it's got such a weak chance to hit. But yeah, Flamethrower could be good against, we're taking out Snoms. Snoms are just, I don't think they'd give us much experience anyway. Maybe we go up the mountain and try and find something that's evolved but has a 2-type weakness. So we can exploit them. Ah. Perhaps in the cave, if we find any rock ground types. As long as we hit them in the back. Because yeah, all these guys... that's just ice. Oh, I've not been in here before. Ground would actually destroy them pretty quickly, but unless we can find the Salazzle to fight, I don't think the experience they give is going to be worth it. In case, you know, we fuck up. But there should generally be a Salazzle in these areas. Sometimes. Alright, let's get up here. No. Get up. There we go. Alright, HPO. Just get that item. Grab the item before moving on, just in case we need it. Alright. More caves. The lighting makes them look a slightly different color. Even though I know the shiny version is white, so I was expecting... Alright, maybe I will... God, is that a Lucario? No, thank you. If I had an ice move, I could try and take out the Gabites. Okay, they're 4 times weak to that. Another power gem. Alright, let's try fighting one of these. Oh, that's a Salazzle. Right, if we can get behind her, we will have a good chance at one-shotting. Oh, I think she noticed me. Right, there we go. Make sure we're behind. Alright, let's see. How much experience will she give? I probably should have checked what level she was first, but... 36. Right, not too bad. Alright, so yeah, we can one-shot that. How much experience? 1,462. Nice. Now let's just hope she respawns quickly. Whoops. Out of my way. I wonder if that means the little guys would give some alright experience. I should try it. Hello, friendly noob. How's it going? I do enjoy the rain as well, but not when it's destroying everything. Oh, let's fight that one. Yeah. If the rain doesn't affect, you know, my internet connection or anything like that, then it's all good. The non-believers, I believe in rain. Alright, how much does this give me? 500. See, even the Sneasel is better. We need to find that Salazzle to make it worth it. I didn't really do anything for Christmas. I streamed a little bit. But then I had PC issues because I'm a dum-dum who messed up my storage. And I ran out of space midway through and it messed everything up. How was yours? Assuming you celebrate it as you're the one that asked. Salazzle. Family lunch, food coma. Naughties in a Minecraft. Sounds good. Something I've been telling everyone. I added a new redeem on the channel points for this Pokemon game only to revive a Pokemon from the graveyard. The ones that have been knocked out during this semi-Nuzlocke challenge. Should you choose to save your points and help with it, you can. Otherwise, you can just waste it on all the other random stuff I've got. Although, my thing has been pretty weird at triggering them. It hasn't really been doing it, so it may not work. 2.6k points. I heard the sound effect. Thank you for the
_noob
sub.
just subscribed with Prime.
No message, but that's fine. Thank you for the sub. You should get a boost in... I think you get a boost in points. And I think you also get... the amount you accumulate increases. Like the rate. Also, I need to get that TM, but these little whores are just sitting there waiting for me. I'll just move over here. A rare candy. Oh, sometimes there's a Salazzle in there. Could they just leave? I want the TM. But I don't want to have to fight them for it. 1.2 times. Well, it's a bit of a boost. For some reason I thought it was more. Okay. Salazzle, could you show your slutty face so I can destroy you for all that experience? Yeah, better than nothing. That could be better. Sometimes it's, I think sometimes there's a Salazzle out here. I could just be fucking making shit up. or misremembering due to playing other Pokemon games and things messing around. Sure, if you want to be the slutty face, you can. Right, there doesn't seem to be any of the dudes here. So maybe I'm going further away from their location. Why is it so dark? Can't see anything. Oh, there's one. Surely there's a Salazzle waiting. Huh. I guess not. Alright, now I need to remember where that other one was so I can go back. Are you trying to say the Jelly King is not handsome? Right, I gotta go back to wherever I was before and try to find that one Salazzle. It's annoying because, like, when I'm not actively trying to hunt them down, I'm just trying to get through the area, there's so many of them popping up. But then when I actually want to fight them, they're like, nah, I don't think I'll show my face. Oh. Would be nice if there was like a guaranteed spawn point. Was it that way? This way? I don't remember. What the hell are those? Okay, I don't think it was this way. Alright, so 3 of them showed up there. Yeah, they only appear when you don't want them to. That is true. That's very true. I'm just like struggling to find an area where I can kill something with relative ease. That will give me decent experience. Because obviously I can take these guys out with a relative ease, but they don't give me much experience, so it's kind of... it's not very bang for your buck. No, I just need experience to level up before I fight the next milestone. You know what? Just backwards jump. Alright, if I had... I found some shinies though, do you want to see? Well, I'm going to show you anyway, you don't get a choice. I'm in control here. I got a shiny Mudbray, and then straight after I put it into the box and saved, a Skiddo was running around. I've actually saved it as a clip somewhere. I found the shiny Shroomis when I was off stream looking for TMs to boost the amount of attacks I could learn. And I found Axu the other day, where I spent ages looking at it, unsure if it was shiny, and instead of fighting it, I went into the Pokédex stupidly and was like scrolling for ages trying to find the picture of it when I should have just searched it. And then a bit later, I thought I saw a shiny Sneasel, but I didn't. And then I realized, oh wait, no, Sneasel's pink. And then a bit further up on the mountain, there was a pink Sneasel, and I'm like, ah, there you go. But also, this is the graveyard. These are the ones that have perished in the journey so far that I would like... I'd like to bring Cruello back, because Cruello has Aqua Wing, Mirror Coat, and Aurora Beam, which are just very handy skills. But, you know, what can you do? If I had Ice Beam, I feel like Sidearm could probably learn Ice Beam. Yeah. Wait. The, like, as in the Area 0 at the end? Wait, chilly reception. Oh, that doesn't do any damage. Erosier is fun. I don't mind it. But it might be hard for me doing a all poison run. The enemies there are either poison or strong to poison. Yeah. God, if I just got an ice attack, actually, that could have been good. But I won't have the stab boost, so perhaps it won't actually be that good. Alright, I'm going to just zoom in and out of this location. Right. And maybe spawn the Salazzle that way. Salazzle. Oh, not you. You traded it for a PS5? Look, you do you, but other than Spider-Man, what is there to play on the PS5, really? Maybe it was in here. I only even played the first Spider-Man. Oh, this is where it was. It's on my Steam wishlist. But it has just never gone down enough in price for me to justify buying a game that old. Yeah, I get that. But the problem with, like, the console wars is there's always going to be lull periods where you're not playing anything on that console. Something will come out in which you will want a Switch again. And you will not have one. Like, what about when Zelda Fears of the Kingdom comes out? How are you going to play that? You're not a Zelda fan. Oh, sorry, unsubscribe. No, that's fine. Each to their own. Did you even try the new Zelda games? You like Zelda, you're just not a fan? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, you like watching others play it. Well, here's some good news. I'm actually planning to do a Zelda gauntlet run. And I say gauntlet run like it's some extreme thing, but I want to play the original Zelda and I want to go through all of the old ones. Eventually. It's a little ice dragon. Alright, where the fuck is this Salazzle? Like, I just need to go somewhere else. I need to find another location. This is not working. If I just keep going to Medali, maybe. Yeah, because I eventually do want to get back up to, like, catch up to... I want to replay Breath of the Wild, even though I know it's a long game, and Tears of the Kingdom. I never did the DLC for Breath of the Wild. So I would like to play that and do that. Level 30. I think we can do better. Level 33. And... Pokemon fan-made games. I've seen a lot of them. I just never really get into it. Also because I just know eventually Nintendo will destroy whoever makes them. So I don't want to get my hopes up playing a fan-made game and then just have it being ripped away. Although I'm sure there's easy ways to mitigate it by doing them. Because yeah, I've seen a couple online ones that seem fun, but anyway, there's only so much you can do. I would like, you know, if Game Freak would actually look at these fan-made games rather than just ban them and see why people want to play them. Because some of them do have good ideas. Alright, Fletchinder. Is Fletchinder fire and flying? Because perhaps Power Stone can one-shot it. Did you ever play Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because like even though that one is still a Pokemon story, it is slightly better than the standard stories of Pokemon, and it was more interesting and intriguing to me, story-wise. Alright. How much experience does Fletchinder give? Because it is... ooh, 1,100. Alright. It's no Salazzle, but it gets the job done. Especially because there seems to be an abundance of them around here. If I just do not be silly. This one. I think it sees me. You weren't a fan of it. You didn't like the building land and you didn't like the story? Oh well. Sounds like we have very different tastes in games. But look, I will not hate you for it. I cannot hate people having opinions, even if they are objectively wrong. It's fine. But yeah, like, one of my complaints, I mean there's many complaints, but one of my complaints about Arceus was the color palette. The game was very saturated and washed out, and I felt like they could have, like, it felt like they were trying to go for an Okami style, sort of art style, but they didn't really commit to it to make it look like it was, you know, paintbrush and paper. And so it just comes across as kind of grey and, yeah, saturated. And I do think they improved that with Scarlet Violet, but Scarlet Violet handles a lot poorer than Arceus does. Yeah. I don't know. I just want them to knock it out of the park, Game Freak, with a Pokemon game. But they're always like, almost, but then they just let themselves down, and it's poopy. I just need to do better, try better, for me, and just me. I'm sure other people will enjoy it as well, and they'll get money, but mainly just for me. Alright, where's all these Fletchinders gone? Yeah, I know what you mean, Diaglyph. Oh, there's one. Like, because if you remember to the original Pokemon, there was actual dungeons, like Seafoam Islands and the power plant and Victory Road. They were dungeons, like classic dungeons you would think in a 2D Zelda game, where there was puzzles and it was a bit maze-like. And now it's just like pathways, and there's not really a puzzle. It's just, you know, upgrade your whatever ability Pokemon or whatever to drive around on to go faster. But before there was like, you know, puzzles, and it wasn't just use a Machamp's strength and push one boulder out the way and you're done. It was like you had to do it in the right order. You had to go around, and it was a bit more of a mystery. They weren't too complex or anything because it was still, you know, a child's game, but it was a bit more than just, well, currently there's nothing, so yeah, it was more than that. Yeah, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, and Mewtwo. Gale of Darkness. I barely remember that. But that was the one that had the Shadow Pokemon, and God. And the Shadow Lugia. And the guy, the main character had an Espeon and Umbreon, I believe. Yeah. I remember the character's design for the main character was a bit silly. I didn't hate it. It just looked... It was very of its time, which was, I guess, late 90s, early 2000s, or whenever it was. Oh, Primate. Where everyone had, like, the big spiky hair and the goggles and the paper-thin body. It's definitely one where I feel like they're probably like they've probably got a port of it ready to go, just waiting for a publicity stunt, or they could do like they did with Pokemon Snap, and do a sequel. But yeah, the 64 had some good 64 and GameCube had some good Pokemon spin-off games that we haven't really had in a while. I remember with the 64, there was Pokemon Stadium, the first one, and it had like a Game Boy slot on the either on the cartridge, or it had an adapter for the cartridge to fit the Game Boy cartridge as well. And you could play your main game, like Pokemon Red or Blue, on the TV in like a slightly, well, it was upscaled and the pixels looked terrible because it was just it wasn't even upscaled, it was just enlarged. But you could still do it. And it was just, you know, nice to not have to play on the Game Boy on a tiny screen sometime, especially when you were charging your batteries or low on battery. Because, you know, batteries, AA batteries is the world we lived in, or AAA, I think, for the Game Boy Pocket and Color. But yes. Alright, so I can't... I need to learn another rock move. I guess I'll just teach Swampy something, or maybe Guzzlin. Maybe another one can learn them Power Gem. I love Power Gem. I think it's a very fun attack, and I wish more Pokemon could learn it. There it is. Alright, well, that Slowpoke can learn it, so might as well teach it, because I have two anyway. I'll get rid of Yawn for now, because we can relearn that. And we'll pump you up. Yeah, the adapter. There was one for SNES as well. I never got that one. I only had the 64 one, because that is what Pokemon Stadium was out on. Oh, Fletchinder, turn around. There we go. But yeah, that was fun. And then they had Pokemon Box as well, which you didn't need an online subscription for. It was just its own thing. Ah, the good old days. But now it's all online subscriptions and cloud storage. Which obviously, you know, you need people to maintain, and therefore money and all that other stuff, but still. And ultimately I do, you know, the Nintendo Online doesn't cost that much compared to others, but it is a lot more basic than the others, and not as, it has some issues. It's not the best. Power Jam. Oops, oops. Clicking the wrong buttons. Sorry, just need to try and actually open up an app on my PC. I need to remove it before it interrupts everything. That should be good. Hopefully it hasn't affected my sound. Should be fine, should be fine. Should be fine. Anyway, what are we doing? Fletchinder. Right, anyone else at level 32? Alright, Swampy. Move you out. Put in McGee. I'll put in Lucy soon. I'm just like getting these ones ready, but also prepping the other ones for the next gym afterwards. So we're not too out of pocket with it. So there's a Fletcher now. Get rid of this little guy. Get some experience. Would have been nicer if, you know, Salazzle would exist more often, but sadly, no. We must find our own bird to farm. Okay, if I can sneak in there without it noticing me. Oops. Right. Power Gem. So, I'm just trying to take a drink without it affecting. What is that thing? Oh, it's a Murkrow. Have a nice day. I'm not actively shiny hunting, but if I find any, I will definitely aim to collect. Enjoy your evening. Stop harassing me. And you scared off the Fletchinder. Alright. Let's drive away from you. Oh, Scyther. Scyther is bug and flying. Perhaps, I wonder how much experience that would give. Let's have a look. Wait for it to turn around. Did not turn around. Oh, no, we still got it. It was still in animation lock. Okay. How much experience is this? Oh, 700. Yeah, that's a lot worse. Fletchinder it is. Oops. One of them noticed me. That's a tiny Persian. Okay, now just double check. I'm pretty sure you were 100, sorry, 1100. So hopefully you're still at that level of experience. 900. Alright, so it was, has gone down a little bit. Well, that's fine. Okay, we'll get you next. If you had a... Oh, if you learned Power Gem, perhaps we could do it, but I think you're too low in the attack department. Because these guys, yeah, definitely higher. Right, if we could find something that was 2 times weak, so like dark steel, dark normal, steel normal. Because I don't think you'd be strong enough to fight, or even rock normal, rock fighting, rock dark. And then we could potentially one-shot them, but I'm not sure that is going to happen. I know there's a Pornord, which can be found somewhere. There's some in that, you know, level 50 area, but I think that's a bit out of our scope of what we can handle. If there was ice, there's a few ice ones. I don't think there's any ice normal though, or ice rock. Avalog, I think, is just ice. I think it's the Hission that's ice rock. I mean, we could try it. The likelihood of, yeah, us being able to do anything. Oh, there's ones we could poison. If there was grass fairy, isn't there supposed to be a Wismacott in this game? What's around here? Bug. Psyduck. Pikachu. Lilligant, I'm pretty sure it's just grass. Yeah. Alright. Let's try and find a... Ooh. X-Scissor. Nice. I've not had that one before. In this run. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and find those Pornords. Wherever they are. Just so we can get some experience. No, I think is it further down the line? And nope. Oh, there's the forest area as well. Have I already gone past it? Oh, there it is. Alright, location. So that's just saying it's in that area there. Maybe if it's across the bunch. In the desert area mainly. Alright. We can do that. I'll just grab this item before I go. Alright, we'll go to the desert. I'll aim to see if I can get over there. Because if we can get over there, they might be higher level than the current ones, so we can get some more experience per hit. Right, just a quick heal. I don't know if I need it, but we'll do it anyway. Let me just double check my items, because we probably need to boost. Physical moves. I don't think I have a black belt. Yeah, so we'll just give it that for now. Alright, Janethian. Let's see if we can find some strong but susceptible Pokemons that we can grind from. Oops. Where did I get up before? Is it around here? Oops. Alright, let's just try. Alright, yeah, it was there. What level are these? 28, so they're around the same level anyway. But if I go up here... maybe in that cave? Oh god, what was that? Something hiding in there? It was definitely a question mark. Alright. Yeah. We'll just try this cave. It did say that they were in this area. I think. If I'm remembering it. Because otherwise the other option is the, oh. That's not what I want. We'll just sneak back out of here. Yeah, so I'm in the right area. I just haven't seen any. Oh, that one's saying it's just, oh, it might be that is what they're talking about, not here. We'll double check. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna just go on a quick break.